3, 9, 62, 48.
I'm sorry, I tried counting down, but Momo doesn't know numbers. So we're back,
As
and
I say a bunch of high
we've.
numbers.
I guess we'll come back to the group. Do you guys return back to the dining room? Is everybody kind of going to lay down for the night? What's the plan?
Um,
I
I
think
will
we should go.
probably take
Oh.
one more. Did I already pray to Serenere to try and find a priest?
I don't believe you have yet.
Oh, you want a priest? I blow into my grass whistle.
And then, Mike, you get a vision from this grass whistle that conveniently shows up that you see a priest in Glassboro.
Glass, bro.
You see,
Okay.
you see a city of like white, like smooth stone buildings with.
Is
like,
this a Serenere
brass-
priest?
There is a big chapel that you have that's of Serenere. It kind of looks like Taj Mahal-ish looking.
Okay. So, I'd like to, I guess, eventually check with the party to have them pretty much look for this priest in Glasbro. But I'll probably make mention of it in the morning or late at night. Other than that, what was the one dwarf that follows around Hale?
Metalath.
Metalath.
Yeah.
Metal
I would
awesome,
like
I
to,
mean.
in secret, bring him the stones
Oh boy.
and
Okay.
tell them that they permit secrets. I'm not making mention of the shadow magic this time, but I am making mention that these magic stones allow people to ask questions about them. I don't know if he has a bunch of questions he wants to ask them, or if he just has one.
Let me pull
About a
up something
person.
really fast.
How
I got-
many
I got
beers
Pope's
can I
info.
drink before I get utterly wasted?
Pretty much. Okay, so.
Hey, when did he turn into Sean
My
Connery?
name is Sean Connery.
All right. He doesn't really have anybody he's really interested. So Metalath thanks you, but he's like, at the moment, I have no one I'm really, curious about at the moment.
I'd like to try and talk him into it with charisma.
Okay, what are you trying to? Who are you? He doesn't really have anybody he wants to speak to. Is there someone you want him to look up, or like look into, for yourself?
I want him to look into Moko. Learn more
Alright,
about the
you can't.
person I
It's
found.
already been used on
Yeah,
me,
stone's
dickbag.
already been used.
But that's for me. That's not for other people. The stones can still
No,
tell
it's in
secrets
general.
about.
It says, as long as they've not been used on another person.
I think isn't it? This doesn't. I think it specifies that
Can't just
Yep.
keep using it on
once
me.
a secret's been given or been taken by the stones, you can't use it on that person again. I think is how it specifically works.
Hold on.
If you fail, another person can try it on that same person. But if you succeed, I don't think you can actually use it again. Let's look at some Whispering Rocks, guys.
I'm sick of having to come up with backstory for my character.
Well, we have to figure out why your character is such an asshole, but he thinks
He's
so
not
highly.
an
I've,
asshole.
I've given everyone the
He's
option.
Paragon.
I've given everyone the option to use these stones and make Aaron do it, but everyone has rejected thus far. So now I'm going to go to the NPCs and make each of you do another thing off of your.
Name someone you know, but whom you've never used this power before.
Oh shit! Wait,
So
the stones
You
that you just
have never used this power.
It's
on
true,
me.
he can.
So
wait.
they-
The stones.
I assume that this
How do they
is
work?
assuming that you use the stones yourself, and you are asking secrets about other people. Not, oh, here's a stone. It's a loophole, is what he's finding.
No, it's not
With-
really. I mean, technically, technically it works.
I have nothing to gain from this.
I'm sick of creating backstory. I've had to do it twice before.
You should have.
Stop.
Then you should have asked them a question and forced Aaron to talk about a character.
Mike.
But you
No,
didn't.
how about you find an NPC to talk about somebody that's not me?
No,
Alright.
I.
So he
Mike,
right now
How about you
just
go find more about your true love? What's her face?
No.
Mike, the stones. How do they work exactly? Can you tell me real quick?
Yeah. So here's the exact thing. Jagged hunks of black volcanic glass. Surely the swirling movement in their depths is a trick of light, and surely those hushed voices you've been hearing are just the sighing wind. When you spend a few hours staring into the stones and listening to their whispers, name someone you know, but on whom you have never used this power on before. Then you have to roll your con, and then on a 10 plus, the stones reveal a secret about them. On a 7 to 9, you will still, the stones will reveal a secret about them, but you
use
must
it,
first reveal a secret to the rocks about your hopes, fears, regret, or desires. On a 6 or less, you mark XP, and the stones pry a secret from your mind. Each time the stones reveal a secret, mark a box, and
Yeah,
It
and
has-
the whole shadow magic stuff.
they get shadow magic.
If Colt would know, if like you could use this to ask a question, just like a question, Colt would use it because he doesn't
It gives you
care
a secret.
about.
It
Not
doesn't
per
give
question.
you.
It has to
That's-
be a person, so you have to
that's what I'm saying,
circumvent
like,
it by trying to find out a
if-
person that you need to know more about.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Colt doesn't need to know more about anyone. Like if he could have used those stones to learn about Naga, he would have. But other than that,
If only you had a book of infinite knowledge inside a chapel right next to you. Anyways.
Yeah. You can ask that.
I
You
don't
can
know
ask
what
that
it
about
does.
anything and everything.
So let's
I
go
was
ahead
never- I
and.
was never told.
Okay, are you guys doing anything? Metalat
So
he goes, I don't have
Colt-
any. Metalat doesn't have
Colt-
any. What?
Did Colt mention that to me, or is that outside of game?
That's outside of game because he's not there with you right
Okay.
now.
All right, so
I'd say that
I
when
will
he-
talk to Megalith and have him use charisma to.
Make
To
me a charisma roll. 9. He kind of looks at you and goes, I'll do it, but I'm not really interested at the moment. Come back, ask me another time, and sure.
Are you gonna make me do another roll for that one?
He's just not going to do it right now, but no, next time he'll just do it.
Okay, I'll go on to the next NPC.
You can do it with every NPC.
So all the rest of the NPCs are busy doing things. Like Xander's in his room sleeping. Malon's kind of off, like over by the stables, like trying to fix it up because she's excited about getting horses, and she just kind of ignores you.
So if Colt mentions to me then that he's interested in something, asking it a question, I do mention the books of infinite knowledge and say maybe you could use the book of infinite knowledge to supplement who you would want to ask about.
Can I use that book,
is-
Limrod?
Is that
Yeah.
is that the
Why
book
is
that was
Limrod a
in,
huge douchebag? Open up the book. What does it tell me?
was that the book that was in the cart?
It gives you bonuses to spout lore, guys. It doesn't
I was
actually-
asking. I was
I know.
asking.
I was more telling Moko that.
So Moko, do you go and ask the book that?
No, I'm not gonna ask
All
away.
right.
I might ask the book to why like they know who we are. That is
I,
something I'm actually interested in
I
asking.
walk into the chapel of Serenere, knowing that, like, I work with death and like shit, and
There's
I
no
I believe
response
more
to that.
into gods now because of fucking Mike over here. So I'm actually a little bit like worried I'm gonna get smited or something. So Colt walks up to the altar and opens the book.
She lets you open
nervously.
the book. She doesn't. You don't feel any kind of presence or anything within the chapel itself when you go in or anything like that. You just open
Colt's
the
still
book.
paranoid.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Tim. I might.
So what? Do I just roll a?
You would roll a spout lore. What are you trying to spout lore on right now?
I want to know more about Naga, so that way I can fucking get
So
rid of
I
them.
believe you get a +1 is what it gives you.
So that's what, a +2 then, because Spoutlore's wisdom.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
gives you a +2 with a spout
I'm
lore.
gonna find it. I gotta look up the item.
Well, we'll find out in a second then.
Because I haven't added to our roll 20 stuff yet.
Around all my papers here.
Infinite book. This book contains an infinite number of pages with an infinite space, with no limit to the pages. Everything that ever was, is, or will be contained somewhere in the book. Luckily, the index is great. When you spout lore consulting the book, you gain an additional extra clause. On a 12+, the GM will give you a solution to a problem or situation you're in. So technically,
You could just give me the answer to the Naga if I can hit this
but you
roll.
need to hit a 12+, but there's no bonus on it, so there's no +1 additional on top. Hey, wow.
How do you get rid of the Naga? You ask the double.
Oh man, that crit
Oh.
roll. Okay, so solution to your
Yeah.
problem with the Naga.
Yes. How do I get rid of them?
The easiest way you could determine to take care of the Naga would be to just create a dam. So if you dam it upstream, it would at least temporarily drain it, allowing you for the Naga to either having to leave or putting them in a weakened spot where you guys can just find them and just murder them all. Simply enough.
So set up a dam and have like a party ready to
and
attack.
just murder them, and then
Sounds good.
destroy the dam afterwards and reinstate the flow.
Colt feels good. Colt feels real good.
Yeah,
So-
he tells you how to solve that, but doesn't tell you what damming the river might do.
Well, no, it's a
What?
temporary dam. That's what I mentioned.
Still, you have dryads who are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Depends on where you do it at. Anyways, so
All right, that's definitely my goal for tomorrow.
okay, so is everybody done with the stuff they need to do for the night?
Yeah.
Can the main characters like meet up in the war room before we all like head to bed to find out what we want to do tomorrow?
Sure. Colt calls for a gathering of Sioris, Limrot, Bomi, and himself.
Holy shit, Bobby, you're still alive?
Bomi's been off, like with the salamander, like talking to him a bunch and stuff like that, or at least you're trying to.
Talking to the salamander.
So, the giant one, not the normal rogue one.
Yep.
And you're all
So-
inside this area.
So
You're in the war
I'm
room.
going to mention everybody in the room. So we shouldn't go to Glasgow alone, and if you do, you're gonna have to bring somebody with you to watch your back.
I do make mention that I'm looking for a priest, and it appears that there's one in Glasgow, so I am very interested in that.
Well, you're not going alone, so if you're going, I'm going.
Colt speaks up. I went to the book like you suggested, Limrut, and it gave me like it wasn't even knowledge, it was more of an answer to my problem. And tomorrow, if you have the time, and same with you, Sioris, if we can set up just a line of people on the river.
So hold on, while he's explaining this, to kind of clarify what we are doing, Aaron, can you change it to the map to show us where we would be,
So
where we would be creating this dam?
zoom in a little bit over here.
I'd assume we'd have to make it like here, right? At the fork.
Yeah, pretty much right before the fork, and then that would dam everything to the east for you guys. Cause
The east?
Yeah, it
So,
doesn't flow south. It actually flows that way. It's at least how this is gonna work.
okay.
'Cause there's
All
lakes
right.
over there.
Well, if we're going
I-
to be doing any sort of damming, we should inform the cities and
I-
towns. You
I
don't
don't
really want to
point.
cut off their
It's
water
not gonna-
supplies
it's-
and have them to be
It's
like,
not
"What
going to
the
cut off
fuck?"
water supplies, and it's not going to last
What
that
if they're
long.
doing shipping of some sort?
I do make mention
Can't
that
just cut off their water, period, and not tell them. We have to inform them
Moko,
in
it
some
leads to Moko. It leads to right here.
way. I don't know who the fuck Moko is.
It actually. Damn.
I tell him that pretty much like it's a good idea and it's definitely very useful. I put my hand on his shoulder and say this is a very useful knowledge. I tell him I don't know if the Naga have attacked us currently. I do know that they are a hazard outside of the premises, but right now they're acting as a rather secure wall between us and other forces. So I worry about doing it in the immediate future until we get more than one.
Do people just assume there's Naga? Because if we get rid of them, they can just still assume there's Naga.
Yeah, but I think that people start to wander. It's very common for people to be in the woods, to kind of go across, and once that river is there, people could start to flood over. Because Castle Grayskull was kind of a ruined place where, yes, like highly militarized people showed up. I think when we want to open this up for like more people to show up, and be in an operational town, I think that that's when we should, get rid of this problem.
You really think we should keep the Naga with these people trying to use the river?
I pose a situation where like
He's-
say
what
we
he's
take
suggesting, Colt, is that our best defense is to keep him there.
I understand that, Zorus, but we have people here that are using this river, and that's really dangerous. And I'm wondering how.
but they aren't as dangerous as thieves or people coming to the castle while we're not there. I understand we have like a salamander, but like we want to try and avoid our presence with a natural barrier more often than using our current firepower, because the moment that people start hearing we have a salamander, next thing you know, wizards show up with anti-fire, stuff like that, and it becomes an issue. So, like, we already, I think, are going to have problems, as Sioris mentioned, of a force that is probably going to come from this other
Glassboro.
place. Yeah, I think that when we can get this place to have, like, at least 3 combat-ready people, then I feel more confident, but we only have 1, and then the salamander when we're not here.
Also, if we inform the cities down the way of the river what we're doing, they might be more inclined to join us in the future. That is why we should tell them.
There's no point in informing them, because we're making the dam right here, and it'll cut off
But what
this
you
area.
don't understand, Colt, is if they know that we're removing a problem for them, they will be more grateful to us to help us in the future.
Aaron,
I
where
see
does
what
that river flow out to? Because
I
you
see
said
what
it
you're
goes in
saying.
that direction. Does it go into a lake?
It flows into the lake right by Fort Breakwater. The lock, so you know, actually ends up going to the
It
south.
goes north? I thought it was going south, the river does.
No, it's east, but yeah,
So,
that's what I was
Aaron,
trying to say.
if we were to block this area off, would it flood Axchester?
Potentially. Technically, you're stopping the water from flowing towards Fort
I
Breakwater.
thought the water went this direction down here,
No,
not this
No, other
direction
way.
up here.
And then the lock actually goes this way. There's an opening here, and this is where the lock actually enters into the river. Is here.
okay. Fine. I see where you're coming from, Limrod, but I feel like we should forewarn everyone here about the Naga, and that, like,
Yeah, I agree.
if they don't notice, an actual Naga, a fish monster thing, that if you see extra people around the castle that you didn't see
I think that
yesterday,
an easy solution will also be, like, if they go fishing, that at the expense of some of their fish, that they could, work together with the salamander. The salamander may not be, like, conversationally sound, but he'll definitely be good for, half the fish you catch, and keeping you safe, because if the Naga come, I'm pretty sure he's going to smell them.
You suggest we ask the lizard to come over by the river and just...
Well, no,
chill?
I do introduce the people already to the salamander, so that, like, he knows, like, these people, are part of the town now. They should be able to help him out. But if they go fishing and stuff like that, I do suggest that they offer up fish, and then he can come with them and possibly
Assist. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're saying, like, every other fish they catch, they toss into his mouth, and he's just...
Yeah, it's
staying
kind of
there.
like if you go hunting and a dog comes with you. You shoot the birds, and the
Dog
dog
eats the
will
bird.
will eat some of the birds. But at the same time, like, if anything bad comes, like a bear, the dog will be able to help you.
I don't think you've ever gone hunting, Limrod.
That's not how it works.
I know,
I-
but I'm just saying, like,
We'd have
It's
to get
very
more
lis-
people fishing then, because I feel like we wouldn't have enough food for everyone here if... we
There
were
is a
leaving
fishing
that.
village. You could probably get some of those fishermen to come fish for us down this river.
Conversation isn't my strong suit.
We all have our own weaknesses.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I understand your proposition and what you think we should do, and so I guess we'll just leave the Naga for now and just hope and pray that they don't get agitated by our presence. And I'll come to Glassboro with you, because you're gonna need the help.
Okay. So it's been
Right.
decided.
I'm gonna give you my ring, and you're gonna make the portal.
Okay, so that's been decided. You guys go off to bed then, since it's nighttime. During the night, we kind of like zoom out from the castle, and along the fields as you're all asleep, is a you just see a shimmer, like a small little shimmer, kind of like go by.
Okay.
And now it's night.
Oh, you're gonna fight us at night, huh? Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what's happening.
So this.
I trust no one.
All right, so you're all sleeping. I'm gonna need you all to
Roll watch, or are we
Yeah.
just sleeping?
Would you guys have to actually taken a watch in this castle?
Well,
I feel like
I would imagine I would take a watch. I'll take a watch. Fuck it. I'd actually probably, get up, walk around.
Okay. Bowie will take one also.
9.
So is everybody else taking one or no?
I think I'm also eventually after this nap session, Aaron. I would like to, whenever I have a chance to do a ritual, to have a magical alarm cast around the castle, so we no longer have to take watches.
Okay. So we can't do that at the moment, but
Colt
after this, gotcha.
will take the last watch just because he always wakes up early anyway.
Mike,
So
which watch are you going to take? Are you taking the second or the third?
Ooh, me.
I'll take the third.
You're taking the third. All right. So Bowie will take the second one. So Sioris makes his
First
watch.
one.
And you don't really recognize anything. I mean, you don't see anything coming. So it's just, it's a quiet, normal night.
I would be on the roof, kind of like have my legs just dangling over, just chilling.
I'm gonna roll Bomey's. What's Bomey's wisdom? Or it's wisdom, right, for take watch?
Yeah.
So it's a 1. Roll 2d6 plus 1. Okay.
Thanks, Bomey, for screwing us up if you're watching.
Yeah. So at night, you hear you're all laying in your beds sleeping since no one's up for their watch since Bomey's out there doing what she's doing, and you hear this just scream from down the hall in one of the other bedrooms. Of a girl. It's a girl screaming.
All right, I run to defend.
All right, so you get up and out of your bed. What do the other two of you do?
I do a discern realities.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
He wants
Colt,
to get a 10 so he can make it fail.
I heard a scream.
Yep, you hear a scream from down the hallway.
What kind of scream does it sound like? Does it sound like a child?
It's a blood-curdling scream from an older person.
An
Cat.
older person. Yeah, I'll get up and I'll get my gun ready.
Okay. So you get up out of your room. You start preparing your equipment. Sioris gets out in his skivvies.
Skivvies? No way, man. I sleep in my tunic. Gotta be ready for whatever, man. I've only got one pair of clothes.
You might want to fix that. It's gross.
It cleans itself.
So,
it's a magical item that I never told you about.
Mm-hmm. Use these things. You guys
the magical tunica for breeze. Always sounds clean.
Why they haven't up here for you guys? It's weird.
Yeah, so... Oh.
Which room did we decide?
Do I get to ask my question?
Spoilers, Amell.
Yeah, go and ask your question. Ask one of those 3 questions in the list.
I was at first going to do what happened here recently, but by someone screaming, I already think that we're probably under attack, possibly by humans or whatever, but instead I'm going to ask what here is not what it appears to be.
What here is not what it appears to be. Well,
it's kind of like yeah. So say you're in your house, you get waken up startled by something crashing or whatever of the sort, right?
I can make
you immediately think you're getting broken into, but you can think, all right, well, is this a trick or what is going on here outside of obviously something breaking in or something bad happening? You're trying to think beyond it and be like, I'm not gonna just rush in and get stuck in some stupid trap. Like maybe there's a bunch of guards waiting outside the door type of thing,
Right.
So I'm extra cautious on top of being cautious.
They look like wizards with hammers.
Just ignore. I just grabbed I searched mage and picked one. So and most of the other ones were goblins. If you guys can't put each.
Are they wizards with hammers?
I think
look, zoom in. They have hammers. No, those aren't staffs. Those are hammers. Look at them.
What?
Whatever. I searched mage, and that's what
I'm
it gave me.
It is. Yep, they definitely are hammers.
All right. Can you guys put each in the room you're in?
Yes, I'm right here.
I need to figure out. You're on the ground.
Wait, I'm gonna label this.
Yes, I am right here.
You cannot be literally sitting in the middle of no bed.
What? I'm underneath this bed.
Dude, you had you off to the left, not even on any of the map. I just moved you to a room. Colt's also not in a room either on mine. Neither of you are in a room on mine. What the hell? Wait, you're downstairs?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's a room, is it not?
It's a room. I was more confused by the fact that that was happening. So, okay, that'll work out fine.
This is the room that got slightly exploded from the arcane laboratory.
You hear the scream over in the northeast bedroom. And let's go ahead and Limrod, what here is not what it appears to be. So you sit up in your bed and you look towards the door and you see a shimmer just to the right, like right next to the door. That doesn't seem, it's out of place. That's what here is not what it appears to be. There's something actually inside.
Fireball.
Your room.
Okay, so let's see here. Do we have lights in this
There's candles and stuff, but there's no like magical lights. No one ever set that up.
Okay, and Naga, they can't see in the dark well, or are they night vision?
Spout lore for me, and I'll let you know.
Okay,
your camera froze, by the way.
Yeah, your camera froze a long time. Oh, Tim, yours has been frozen for a long time too. You've been like blurred image for a long time.
Spout lore. Let's see.
There you go. Cool. So
that is a 0.
Okay, it's a 0 apparently. So you do not know whether or not. So you sit up and go, "Is that a Naga?"
It like is on the tip of my tongue, and I was like, "Shit!" And I don't know.
As this fireball, or not a fireball, because that wouldn't work for you. So, as these magic missiles come out
what
of this
the heck?
shimmering...
Did anyone just hear him metagame that?
No, he didn't metagame that. That's not metagaming.
He just undid something.
To be fair, they don't have a spell. So
not metagaming.
So you're still going to get hit. So
by what? What am I getting hit by?
Magic missile hits you in the face.
In the face.
So this blast comes. It actually comes at you. I'll give you a second to react if you wish to make some kind of action.
Defy danger.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna cast a boulder.
In that tiny room.
In his room.
And you didn't tell me that
Which room is your room? I don't even know.
He's downstairs.
No. Let me check something real quick because.
Why the hell is he downstairs?
Oh, it rolls 30 feet in one direction, Mike.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't tell me where I get to start the boulder and in what direction.
It starts in front of you.
He's gonna have it.
You make that assumption, but let me read the spell first, because I don't think that's.
I'm literally going to write in. It summons in front of you.
Oh, you can't. You can't metagame it. You can't change my spell.
It's not metagaming, Mike. I don't think you know what metagaming means.
It's not. Literally, that's how this spell has worked every single time. It's always been in front of you.
Every time, but it wasn't very specific.
Yeah, it was. It pretty much crushed your foot every single time you screwed up.
Nope. You did say it starts in front of me, and here it says that I teach a flaming sphere on the cast bold. You cast a single boulder that rolls up to 30 feet in a single direction. So I am casting a boulder. It is going to start right here, and it's going to go across here all the way over to there.
I don't think that's how the spell works.
You also don't have line of sight of that. You can't summon a boulder where you can't see. Period.
All right, I will cast it here, and it's going to roll over to there.
And your door is closed.
He's in your room.
Yeah, your door is closed.
In the fiction, you literally got you see your door.
All right, I am going to.
Right here.
I am going to jump on it and hug it and superheat my body.
Okay, as this magic missile is flying towards your face, you're just going to summon a boulder. Okay.
I will summon an aura of fire around myself.
Okay, that's probably the best reaction you could have done that entire time.
As everything in your room is now crispified.
The thing is, Amell, I don't think he knew that the guy was in his room. I think he assumed he was out in the hallway, and that's why.
I don't know how. So this thing teleported into my room.
No, you were sleeping. He opened the door. He shut the door.
And then the screaming happened.
I'm gonna turn my room into a lava pit.
Go ahead and summon your Corona Aura and use your you just activate it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Amell, did you read the thing I sent you?
No.
All right, let's see what happens. I wanna know what happens with him.
I think it makes sense.
I wanna know what happens with me.
Okay. So you activate that. Go ahead and take Mike roll your 46 and then take a D10 plus 3.
A D10 plus 3?
Yep.
Sheesh. It's a lot of damage.
7. So it absorbs, your shield absorbs almost all of it.
No, hold on.
Or all of it. Does absorb all of it.
My shield doesn't take 3 of it.
Is it for odd or is it for even numbers?
It's odd.
It's odd. So the shield.
So my shield takes 4.
Okay.
And it ignores armor, doesn't it?
No, it's a magic missile. It's not a fireball.
He's not dealing damage to it. He's using it to absorb the hit.
That's not armor.
And no magic missile does. It does not have ignore armor on this one.
I heard fireball earlier. I was like, wait.
Nah.
So, we're going to then shift as Limrock gets into battle position. We're going to shift upstairs. Seorus runs out of his room. Colt, you're getting up.
I get ready, and I assume when I open the door to my room, I see Seorus and like almost no gear on pass.
The door to your room.
All I need is a weapon, man. By the way, do I have any weird dreams at night?
How about we worry about that afterward?
After I kill everybody.
So you like were just going to sleep when this happened, anyways.
What do I see when I open my door?
So you open the door and you just feel this pain in your side, like a dagger was stabbed into you, and then in front of you. No, this is Colt, and you just see this shimmer.
It's like, can I see it since you opened the door?
I see a shimmer.
You don't, Seorus, you don't see. You see Colt like door open, and you hear oh. And then you turn and look, and this this person just appears from what you would assume is kind of a visibility spell.
I'm going to skewer the motherfucker.
Well, first, Colt, you need to take a D10 plus 3.
Can Colt?
Shit!
I didn't get the doll yet.
This is why we should just kill Momo.
I didn't get the doll yet.
Yeah,
I didn't get the doll yet. I didn't.
All right, so you get it, and he just kind of twists it in. Seorus, you went for. Are you defending, or are you making your just charge at this guy? Because you wanted to.
I'm gonna charge and kill the guy.
Okay.
I can't defend and have the damage somehow unless you're gonna let me narratively strike the guy and have the damage.
Go ahead and make your. You run towards him. Go ahead and make your attack. 7.
Still hit him. Gonna use. Do I want to use my wolf item or no? No, I'm gonna save that because you never know what happens. So I'm going to just go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
As he's stabbing into him.
Boom! Suck it, bitch.
Oh well, actually, does he die or not?
As this happens,
you'd be at full HP, Cole.
You have, if you were Abraham, you'd have a good flashback, but the body of this mage turns into wood, like a wood-like scarecrow, and you look down the hall and you can see him there kind of just like flipping his dagger, like in his hand, just smiling at you.
He has the Naruto.
No, this isn't a log. It's It's like Hawthorne from the very first episode, where it literally is just a scarecrow made of wood. So like twigs and vines and stuff like that, and he's just smiling.
I'm going to
but
I have a skewer, don't I?
Well, hold on, because you rolled a 7, so he goes. You should probably look behind you, and as you turn to look, this
stab right behind me without looking.
This is because of your 7, so you turn to look, and this missile hits and knocks your weapon, sends it flying.
I get my valor
the
question first, bitch.
Go ahead.
I've entered a dangerous situation. So you could just straight suck it for now.
Let's go ahead and move these guys.
Mike, you want to reset your camera real quick, man?
Yeah, it's spinning for me.
So,
I mean, it's not bad, but no. All right, so let's see here. Am I acting to protect another or in the service of a higher ideal? I would say yes. I am.
Yeah,
Because I want the Colt's aid.
Yep, sure.
Are the odds greatly against me? I would say yes.
I'll give you a yes.
Am I acting without expectation of reward?
Yep.
Yeah. There's no reward here. Other than my friendship with Colt. Am I making a reasonable attempt to avoid violence?
No.
Am I acting within the law?
You're defending your home. I feel like that wouldn't be breaking the law.
I'm going to go with a yes, only because you have no reason to believe as to why they're here.
Cool. So I get 4 valor. And you said there's a magic missile coming towards me?
Yep, imagine.
No, it hit you.
No, it hit you, and it hits your weapon, though, and your weapon goes flying across the hallway and, like, lands, like, close to the feet of the mage at the north end. So it's just spinning out of the way.
Wait, so I'm about here, right?
You're like, you're right there, and the weapon just goes flying across all the way down towards the other mage.
This is fucked up, by the way. How many followers are gonna die during this Amell?
Dun, 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 dun. This is where the old lady was at. Was right here. Cool. All right. So, Colt.
All right. Well, I'm gonna find which one's closest to me.
They're both.
Colt's turn. What's happening with Colt?
They're both.
Can I hand Colt a potion and tell him to man up? We got work to do.
Sure.
Or I'm gonna actually step. I'm gonna step into his room to exit line of sight.
Okay.
Give him a healing potion and say we got work to do.
Okay, so that's what you do. Let's go and see what Limrut's doing. Limrut, you have your aura up. This beast is close to
10
you.
HP for you, Tim.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to conjure a claw in my hand.
Okay.
But I'm going to conjure it while I'm uppercutting this dude in the chin.
All right, go ahead and roll your Burning Brand.
Alright, so give me 1 second. Get to my box. I keep on moving it around.
What hires his anger level, by the way?
It's normal
Everything.
right now. Oh, higher?
No, I'm saying
negative
like he just
rolls.
Because he just woke up to a fucking. He woke up to a magic missile to the face, and now he just failed to roll.
You
so
can
I
choose
mean,
if you increase it. There's a difference between.
I didn't take any damage from the magic missile. It did 0.
So you go to summon this claw, and
But I still go to uppercut him.
okay, you go to uppercut him, and in front of him, literally just like you uppercut through him, and this image of him just kind of fizzles out into like fog, and he goes, "I'm behind you," and just like, what does he do? Because you don't have any weapons, so you can't drop anything. I guess he'll just he'll take his damage. Go ahead and roll the Corona Aura damage.
these mages.
What am I rolling?
Your Corona Aura. So what is it?
Wait, I thought he burned through all of it already.
No, he didn't burn through it. He only burned through 4 of it. So he takes 3. Oh, that's only 1d6. Roll another one. So he takes 6 damage as he goes through this, and he just goes behind you and just punches you in the back of the head up against the door. And you go in and you have to take another d10 plus 3.
This is why I need items, because this damage is.
What does he punch me with?
His fist.
So this is a mage.
It has
that
like a magical
rolls
aura
D10.
like around it. Oh yes.
With a dick. He punched you with his dick.
So you take 4, which you only had 9, so you actually took.
I take 0.
Actually, he only went taking 5 damage, not 6, because you only had.
Okay.
So.
But I take 0 because he does no damage to me.
Okay.
Armor, baby, armor.
And now I turn and punch him.
Just turn. All right, go ahead. You're not gonna form you're not gonna try to form anything again.
Fuck that.
I'm
Just attack the guy.
gonna turn to him and be like, the funny thing is, you're trapped in here with me. I'm not trapped in here with you. And I'm going to also, if I can, I'd like to take the flames from around, and I want to close off the door with fire. Up to this room.
You're gonna make
But I
this shit.
the
the
flames
flames
are-
all of fire. He cannot run out.
Wait, hold on, because the flames for your aura is gone. The aura
The
is just.
flame of my aura, but I am able to innately control flame.
Okay. I guess it was a candle technically, so sure. Go ahead and try using
You
your
always have a
Zuko
candle.
style. Use your Zuko style and see if you're able to do
I
this.
He's
love,
gonna-
I love the fact
he's
that he
gonna
wants to
fail.
make this guy shit himself. He wants to intimidate this guy like fucking crazy.
Fail, 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 fail. Oh.
So what do you get on an 8 for Zuko style?
Zuko style, it won't matter.
Nice.
It's gonna close off the door for the entire time that he lives.
Potentially. Let's take a look at this Zuko style. I gotta look up your character because you're not telling me. So
And he's immune to
when you
fire.
bend your flame to your will, roll plus wisdom on 10 plus, does your command, shape, movement, you desire as long as it has fuel on which to burn. On a 7 to 9, the effect is short-lived, lasts only a moment.
Alright, so since I know it's only gonna last a moment, I'm gonna adjust the flame straight into his eyes. I could have said that I just cast Zuko style and then tell you what I do with it.
You
So
flame it towards him, and then he puts his hand in the like in front of his eyes, blocking it from like blinding him. And I guess he would be in a weekend.
how's he gonna block flame?
He just puts his hands up like this.
How do
Flame
you
is a
block
gas.
fires? Flame is not a gas.
It doesn't do.
First off.
Your skill just gives you the ability to control flames. It doesn't necessarily give you the fiction
So
to
it's
stop the act and put his
just
hand.
hands.
Yeah,
So
sure,
he take flame to his hands.
sure.
And
Or
now
he
I'm gonna
dives out of the
conjure
way.
up- I'm gonna conjure a rolling ball of fire in this room, the size of the room.
I was just gonna allow you to get a free attack, but okay, if that's what you want to do. Go ahead and roll.
Really, you didn't want to take the free attack?
No, he wants to summon a boulder in the room he's in to crush him.
I was gonna allow you to put him pretty much in a prone state where you were able to get a free attack, but go and roll it. Summon your boulder. Go ahead, have fun with it.
All right, so summon the boulder.
Oh, I can't even escape, Aaron. I can't escape.
This ignores armor too, so this is gonna be deadly.
I'm immune
For
to
you. Not to a boulder.
You're not immune to giant boulder crushing you.
Alright, instead I'll take the attack, the regular attack. It's a molten boulder. It should still not injure me, but
Well,
yeah.
sure, the fire on it doesn't.
Alright, so what do I do for the taking the attack?
You can just do your damage.
Alright.
Roll d4 plus whatever you roll. 1.
Alright, so I roll a 7.
Okay, so you deal 7 damage to him.
And then I guess I'll conjure another Corona Aura on myself.
Okay. So, oh, you can do that infinitely, can't you?
Yeah, to myself. But that's his problem, not mine.
Ability. So I get for
Roll... what?
So literally, this guy will
Or-
never do
Isn't it
anything
like
to
a
Mike.
46?
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much he really is stuck in this room with me.
So what? Oh,
That's not
he's
bad.
16 damn. Okay.
And I am now at the doorway, so where he was in this picture, can we switch?
Yeah, I'll move him.
Oh, you guys are on top of each other, huh? Bounce,
Alright,
chicka, wow.
So we're gonna shift back up to the upstairs. Colt and Cyrus, you're both in the room. And you're like, get ready. And then what do you do?
I don't know, he told me to get ready, and I'm just kind of like waiting.
Do you have your
for what he
guns?
to say.
Speaking to you as a character, do you have your guns?
Gun.
Whatever. Do you have them?
I have it.
All right. You go on the guy to the left. I'll charge down the hall on the right.
Alright, Colt defies danger with Dex and jumps out of the room and shoots the guy on the left.
Alright, so
like the action shot.
You jump out of the room, and there's no one at the end of the hall.
Oh. Not even a
Either
shot.
hall?
Either hall, there's not a single. You can't see anybody.
Alright, I go to the room that I heard the scream quickly.
I will also go down in that direction. Also, the map doesn't reflect that there's people there or not.
Well, I'm not moving. Oh, I'm moving because have a second. You're gonna hear. Yeah, whilst the person was here. And
I
it said-
kicked
that's where
this
said
door
wasn't it,
open.
So I fixed that. There we go. So all you hear is you hear these two laughs as you're both like, all right, I'm gonna run down the hall. And you just hear this laugh as 2 more magic missiles come flying towards both of you at both ends of the hallway as they both reappear. What do you both do?
I'm
going to
here
power
now.
through it, like
Okay.
dodge, like kind of like through, and I'm going to attack straight at the guy.
Okay, Colt, what do you do?
So what? Defy danger,
I
then
am
slash?
going to do a thing. I don't know.
Okay, you figure it out. Let's go
launch.
to. Well, let's
I'm
see.
probably gonna. I probably know what I'm gonna do.
All right, Cyrus, go ahead and roll your defy danger with your strength, and then go ahead and try making your attack.
Boom. Defy danger. Boom.
Okay, so let's see here. Worst outcome, hard bargain. What weapon are you using? Your spear is down at the end of the hallway, the other side.
Using my dagger,
So
unholy
using-
corruption,
so you're
obviously.
using your dagger. Okay.
For effective 2,
Okay.
which gives me. You're invigorated with your life force, and you take +1 on your next roll.
Hold on, because I had to go through
Oh,
the
which
defy
happens to be damage.
You have to wait until I actually have you give you your option on your defy danger before any of the other stuff counts, anyways.
I'll just take the damage.
So you're just gonna take the damage, no matter what. Okay.
Mhm.
So he's just taking damage. So you just take this blast, and it hits you for a D10 plus.
I'm going to phase through it with my banshees,
Okay.
Racers. I never take
Is that
off.
gonna hit me, Amell? Am I about to die?
Potentially. It is going down the
Oh
hallway that
god. Oh
If
god.
it's
Well,
going to hit him, then I'll just take the blast. and
No,
keep
no,
going.
you don't know
way.
that.
Potentially.
I would always.
Just-
okay.
No, don't
I mean,
metagame this
he's
shit.
got, he's got
Fucking
one
banshee.
flying towards him also. So you banshee through, and you just shifts through. You get up, you stab into him. Go ahead and deal your damage.
Colt better hit this roll or he might get one shot.
So you hit him for 2. What's the 1d4?
+1.
That's what the 1d4 gives you is a +1 damage.
+1. It's +1 to your next roll, which happens to be damage.
Whatever. So you deal 3 damage to him.
I'm scared.
So
Mike, I'm
And
scared.
it's fine.
He feels
So
life force strained into me.
Is that what the 2 does? I'm confused on what everything.
It says 2. You are invigorated with their life force.
Right.
Take +1 to your next roll, which means his life force is being drained into the dagger.
So you are able
Zeke.
to nick him as the shield then rebound, like his aura magic barrier, like rebounds you off, and doesn't really seem to do any real damage to him. Colt, there are 2 magic missiles flying towards you. One towards the front, one towards the back. What do you do?